Parousia 7. Can mankind see the Virgin Mary at the hour of death? In the passage of death, at the hour of death, can mankind see with his eyes the Virgin Mary appearing to him? The answer is yes, and it is all the easier for her to appear as she is with her body like Christ, her resurrected physical body in eternity. Obviously, in dozens of prayers, in dozens of apparitions, she promises that anyone who has asked even once in their life to come and assist them in the hour of death, this so essential passage where the eternal destiny will be decided, she promises that she will appear. This means that, contrary, if someone really refuses her, the soul considers that she is not important. The soul wants to see only Christ, and indeed she will step aside. She will fade away for a while because obviously when the person sees Christ, all of a sudden he understands that Christ is not alone, that this is called the communion of saints, since Christ is accompanied by the mother and the father of the person who is dying. And so the Blessed Virgin comes as soon as she can. This is very important because she has an extraordinary power of appearance. She radiates so much humility and love that only Christ is superior to her in this area. So much so that her appearance can truly, in the fight that we have waged at the hour of death, lead us to eternal paradise. I know that we have the example of Monsignor Pierre Cauchon, the bishop who had Joan of Arc killed and executed. He had been a man who committed the gravest sin. Almost looks like blasphemy against the Holy Spirit. It is probably not one, because when you look at the rest of his life, we realize that he had quite a bad feeling about himself. He did this act. He even had certain writings had been falsified, certain sayings of Joan of Arc. He at least attempted to falsify with his clerk, who was called Manchon, and who had indicated that he refused to do so. And so during his life he had a great devotion to the Blessed Virgin. He had oratories built for her. One can imagine that consciously, after having committed such a terrible act, aware of the grave sin he had committed, he had been quite scared for his salvation. We can be sure that because of this devotion, not only the Blessed Virgin, but of Joan of Arc herself had welcomed him at the hour of his death. There had been many possibilities of forgiveness, and Joan of Arc, the first who had told him, "It is by you that I die," said to him that day, "There is no sin which is unforgivable. You have hurt me, but it was for great glory. I was saved by your hands for great glory." She aimed at her martyrdom, her entry into the beatific vision, her canonisation, which would occur later. So we can see that the apparition of the Blessed Virgin is essential, but she does not come alone.